Crashers on the air. And you are looking live at the Oakland Arena in Oakland, California. Tony Schiavone and that villain himself, Nigel McGuinness. For the next hour, you're live here on TNT. We are ready to go to the ring. Here we go.
And no better way to start than the biggest superstar in AEW today.
The opening contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time. Introducing first, accompanied by Big Bill from Northern Louisiana, weighing in at 210 pounds. He is one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Absolute Ricky Starks.
Well, he is one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Nigel, along with Big Bill. He is a big star, there's no question.
The biggest. Look at the way he commands the presence in the ring. And that's standing beside a man who's nearly 7 foot tall.
Starks and Big Bill became World Tag Team Champions on Collision when they defeated and shocked the world and defeated FTR. But right now, let's go back to Dasha in the ring.
And his opponent, accompanied by Jose El Aztepe from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 221 pounds, representing La Facción Ingobernable, El Perro Peligroso, Preston Vance.
A very impressive return to in-ring action last week. La Facción Ingobernable, Preston Vance, a very impressive bovine competitor. Speaking of impressive, sitting alongside you, Tony Schiavone, one half of the AEW Tag Team Champions. What a pleasure it is to have you here beside you.
Hey, thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
All right.
Oh, not so much.
No, welcome, Bill.
Thank you very much.
Okay, it's good to have you here. I know you're very confident about what Ricky Starks can do, but I'm telling you right now, he has his work cut out for him against a guy like Preston Vance.
Yeah, that's true, but let me tell you something about Ricky Starks.
Okay.
Him and I barely know each other. We won the tag team titles here in AEW, being a tag team for maybe a week or two. Imagine what we can do. Imagine what our title reign will be going forward. It'll be epic. So Ricky Starks, I have all the confidence in the world in that guy.
How can you not? I mean, look at the summer, the hot boy summer that Ricky Starks, the way he absolutely decimated the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Let me tell you something. He calls himself the American Dragon. He looks like more like a gecko to me. He should be saving me 15% or more on my car insurance. Dragon, get out of here.
I love it.
Tried to cross body in the strength of Preston Vance. Stopped that. Wild back swing on the elbow. Oh! And a big pump kick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that put Starks on the outside and face first.
Starks doing the right thing, yeah.
It's okay, Ricky. You look good. You still look good. Take a breather. There you go.
Ricky,
gather yourself. Gather yourself.
Coming over to our broadcast position, you've got to realize, Big Bill, that you have people coming at you from all sides, including LFI with Roosh and Duralistico, FTR. I mean, the tag team scene and the threats to those tag team belts are pretty high right now.
Well, we got so many tag teams gunning for us. We got LFI, we got FTR, we got HOB, we got acronyms all over the place. You know what I like to call us? We're the BTTEIHNQ, and that means the best tag team.
You're doing great, Bill. You're doing a hell of a job. Oakland loves us. My mom loves you. Tony loves us, and Nigel loves us.
I
Keep it up,
do.
big
What's
man.
not to love?
Thank you for joining us,
You
Ricky.
hear the people cheering me? Wow, that's incredible.
They
Thank you, guys.
love you
Thank
here
you
in
so
Oakland,
much.
don't
yeah,
they?
they do.
Absolutely.
Big time in Oakland.
So give us the acronym again.
The BTTEIHNQ, that means best tag team ever in history, no question.
Ah, I love it. Tony, you can STFU.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
And we were talking about great tag teams. One of the great tag teams of former champions, FTR, in the main event coming up tonight against Commander and El Hijo del Vikingo. And that's all coming up live tonight in Oakland on Rampage. Can't wait to see FTR back in action. Should be a great matchup and a great contrast in styles.
Yeah, no question about it. High flying. Ooh!
All right, this match is going to continue in picture-in-picture. Don't you dare go away. Ricky starts a great vertical suplex, sending Preston Vance flying onto the rampway. He's going to do it one more time.
Whoa, hold on.
Great wide vertical stance by the powerful Preston Vance.
He is impressive, certainly. Oh, but talk of impressive. Wow. That absolutely incredible. Again, seeing some of the athleticism cover.
One,
there you go.
Two.
Whoa. Some of the athleticism that Ricky Starks put into use when he absolutely decimated that clam digger Bryan Danielson this past summer. What'd you make of Bryan Danielson?
Let me tell you something. I hate Bryan Danielson. I can't stand the guy. You know, he's got his orbital bone injury. He's got 206 bones in the human body. He's running out of bones, okay? I think he's going to be out of here sooner rather than later.
Good thing he's taken some time off. From what I understand, after his recent surgery, he's developed a bit of a facial tic. So he decided to start his own Twitch channel.
I get it. Twitch, yeah, that's good. I'm not big on social media, but yeah, I know what Twitch is.
Someone needs to explain that to him.
Are you guys finished?
He won't get it.
Oh, look at this.
Woo-hoo-hoo. There you go.
Ricky Starks.
Top rope.
Yeah.
We are back live here on Rampage. Ricky Starks.
There you go.
With a big leg drop across the throat and the chest of Preston Vance to the cover. 1, 2. Nope, Sarah, 2 count. And almost that brought you off your seat there, Big Bill.
And I thought it was over.
Yeah, not at all. Ricky Starks now ahead of steam. Preston with the back elbow to the middle ropes.
Whoa, hold on a second.
Oh, and a big lariat. A nice one, another big
Get up,
lariat.
Ricky, come on.
How about
Get out of that corner. Don't let a manhandle you like that. Come on, Ricky.
He's bad.
There you go. The absolute.
Great reversal. Plants him down. Look at the size of Preston Vance.
This guy thinks he's big.
He is big.
Yeah, he tried to challenge me last week using profanity. Guy thinks he's a, he thinks he's a badass. He used profanity.
Well, okay.
He's not as big as you, Bill.
No, he's not as big as me. And
He may be.
to be honest, I don't know who he is.
Try to disc his lariat
There
that
you
time.
go.
Ricky Starks
Get the pin.
with a DDT over the ropes. 1, 2. Only got a 2 count that time.
Preston Vance there looking to pay homage to the late, great Brody Lee. Trying the discus lariat, but Ricky Starks 1 step ahead.
There you see, fans, we're going to be at the Toyota Arena in Ontario, California for Dynamite Live this coming Wednesday. And don't forget, we've got a doubleheader Friday at the Kia Forum Collision Rampage. And then
Finish him.
It's coming Saturday. It's Full Gear on pay-per-view. Tickets at AEWTIX.com.
Whoa. Kick out, kick out, kick out.
Puts him down. 1, 2.
There you go.
There we go.
That was a close one, guys.
That was an absolute
close.
kick out. Look at that.
It was an absolute kick out. There's no question.
Yes,
Preston
sir.
Vance, though, he may be going for his full Nelson. If he gets this full Nelson on, Ricky Starks is done.
Don't sell Ricky Starks short, Tony.
Well, here we go. Ricky's getting up. Here it is. It's the full Nelson. Oh,
What did I tell you?
what an escape. 1, 2. No. Vance got out of it. And he blocks this one. A pickup. Oh. Ricky Starks, lower back. What's Preston going to do now?
Who's this guy think he is?
Going to try to. Bill, just as you can hear, dropped his headset. And he goes up to get Preston Vance. Gets his attention. Ricky. Spared him. 1, 2, 3.
Winner of this match, AEW World Tag Team Champion.
Wait a second. They won the match. Nigel,
Now they're having a little bit of fun,
A little bit of fun. What are they trying to do?
justified. Uh-oh. You had to know.
Yes,
This
sir.
was coming.
La Facción Ingonables. And here is Roosh.
Realistico. Oh, a little too late.
Boy, they take the low road to the World Tag Team Champions now, don't they?
Well, they're not idiots, Tony. 3 against 2. They're going to escape for some better odds. That's intelligence, not cowardice.
Well, it's like I said earlier, there are a lot of guys after the World Tag Team Championship. You can mark Rush and Dralistico on that list. Put them near the top of the list. Take a look at Rush. All right, your winner is Ricky Starks, but a lot more happened after the fact. Right now, though, let's go backstage with Renee Paquette. Renee.
Chris, this Sunday in Tokyo, Japan, you're going to be facing a member of the Don Callis family, Konosuke Takeshita. Not only does he have that hometown advantage, he's also just been on such an incredible roll lately. Have you been preparing any differently for this match?
Well, you're right. Takeshita has been on a roll, Renee. He's one of the best pro wrestlers in the world today. But the problem is, Takeshita, you are facing one of the best pro wrestlers in the history of the business. And you've been warped by Don Callis, and you have attacked me from behind multiple times, steel chairs to the back and to the head. So Takeshita, this Sunday at Tokyo Yogoku Sumo Arena, I am going to get my revenge on you, baka! I'm going to teach you a lesson in front of all your friends and all your family and everybody in Japan who's coming to see the returning star, DDT's biggest star, coming back to Tokyo. You're facing Chris Jericho. I've been in Japan over 60 times. I've won titles, I've headlined arenas, I've headlined Tokyo Domes, I've done it all. And Takeshita, as good as you are, I am better. And I'm gonna show you what it's like to be in the ring with an angry and pissed off Chris Jericho. This Sunday in Tokyo, Japan, Takeshita, I am going to get my revenge on you.
That from Chris Jericho about Takeshita, and this coming Sunday at the Tokyo Dome. Well, we do understand now, as we're getting set, we understand Don Callis is standing by, and Lexi Nair's grabbed the microphone. And Lexi, let's go back to you for this interview and maybe a reaction to what we just heard.
Don't worry about it. I'm here with Don Callis. Don, I'm trying to figure out who the 4th member of the Don Callis family will be for the Like a Dragon street fight next Wednesday on Dynamite. I'm sorry. What is Prince Anna doing here?
Doing? Lexi doing? I'm doing my due diligence. Like I told Don, when you look into the universe and you dig deep into your pockets, what happens?
I'm not sure what that means.
You know, let me translate. Sammy Guevara has been brutalized by Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. In fact, the guy is having a baby and he's on the shelf. Jericho's going to get taken care of by Takeshita this very weekend in Tokyo at the DDT show. But I've just done a deal with the tremendous Prince Nana to rent the services of the Machine Brian Cage for the Like a Dragon street fight, and I think it's going to be tremendous. You talk to him. I don't want to have to.
No, he's good. Everything is good. We in the money.
Thank you, guys.
Well, there you have it. How about this? Like a Dragon street fight. The man who erased his name. It's going to be now Brian Cage, a part of the Don Callis family. And that is coming up this Wednesday on Dynamite.
Certainly changes the complexion of things. Going to be a real fight.
No question, advanced DraftKings has $25,000 in total prizes up for grabs in a free-to-play pool where you can answer multiple choice questions about the Full Gear main event between MJF and Jay White. Download the DraftKings app, use promo code Rampage, and play for free during Full Gear. Here's more from DraftKings.
To my face.
World champ. I'm here with what some would call the heat of AEW. Jay Lethal, you are officially the #1 contender for the Ring of Honor World Championship. So I think the question is, when are you going to get your shot?
You know, Lexi, you're getting heat with me right now. You're asking questions that you absolutely have no business asking.
None of your business.
The fact of the matter is, in Memphis, Tennessee, I embarrassed Eddie Kingston.
That's right.
I beat his ass in a Memphis street fight.
You did.
You sure did.
And when, it's not if, it's when my man Jay Lethal steps in the ring, you're going to be walking out as the new Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion.
That's right. You know what? I'll do you one better than that. Because when I get my Ring of Honor World Championship match, it's a one-on-one between Eddie Kingston and myself, and I'm going to prove to the world what we all know. And that is, on paper, Eddie, I outclass you in every possible way, and I am going to embarrass you.
You know, y'all had a lot to say about me last week, so I figure I'd do y'all a favor and come find you. How about you say it to my face?
Oh, yeah.
You talking a big game for one of you in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heck, Satnam can pass us 2 or 3. If I were you, I'd watch what I say.
Yeah. In fact, not only that, I'd watch what I say, because you might get jumped by all these people standing there.
Right.
Yeah.
Jumped, is that so?
That is.
You see, that's the difference between me and you, Jay. You need all these people to fight your battle for you. But from where I'm from, even if we're gonna get jumped, we go down swinging.
I'm not sure so that was wise for a team.
Wasn't the smartest decision, let's say that.
But he's brave, there's no doubt about that. And Eddie Kingston's always been his friend as we go back to Dasha.
The following contest is set for one fall in a 20-minute time. Introducing first, accompanied by Saraya from Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Soho.
One of the greats in AEW, there's no question. Saraya of the Outcast letting Ruby Soho come out here for this next matchup.
Riotous, hellacious, and certainly unorthodox. Always cut from a different cloth. Ruby Soho.
Well, Ruby said she wanted to do this, I understand, on her own tonight with no help. So she's out here by herself, and she's got plenty of trouble coming down the ramp.
And her opponent, straight out of your mama's kitchen,
Red Velvet, who made her return to the ring on Wednesday, Nigel.
Well, talk about Wednesday coming up next year, the 25th of August, a huge return to Wembley Stadium, the sporting mecca of England. We're all going to be there. Who can forget last year? Saraya winning the AEW Women's Championship. Guaranteed more memories next year. At ticketmaster.co.uk, AEW 1B 2024 to get all the information to get those highly sought after tickets.
And to pre-register, because pre-sales begin on the 27th.
27th, absolutely. Get the best seats in the house.
December 1st is when tickets go on sale to the general public, and Ruby now getting right in the face here of Red Velvet. Great go behind, great drop step that time, and boy, Red Velvet. You know, I like what Red Velvet brings to the ring, Nigel. She is so athletic and so confident in her abilities, and she was out for almost a year with that knee injury. As you can see, the right knee has the brace on it, and Ruby goes right to the foot, to that bad leg.
Yeah, to your point, Red Velvet, tenacious, by her own description of Colombian descent. She says she has the blood of a fighter, quite literally her father and uncle. Colombian world flyweight boxing champions, both of them. Imagine showing up to take her to the prom.
Absolutely. Oh! Big leg Larry at that time by Red Velvet, and it staggers Ruby back into the corner, and now here she goes, Red Velvet, working her over like a body bag here.
There you go. Those punches she'd have learned from her father and uncle. Vociferous striker, Red Velvet. 1, 2. Former dancer says she's on a path to form her own legacy.
And who's to deny Red Velvet? Great athlete. She's got Ruby in trouble. And had Ruby in trouble. Great counter by Ruby Soho.
Right. Soho, so dangerous. She can turn things around so quickly.
And Ruby sent her hair first. Fans tomorrow night collision right here on TNT 8/7 Central. Rush and Dralisico against the Workhorsemen. And then, of course, our big main event trios match tomorrow night will feature Sting, Darby Allin, and Adam Copeland, the Rated R Superstar, against Lance Archer and the Righteous with Jake the Snake Roberts.
Cover up.
This match, here will 2 will continue. And picture, stay there. Right now, Ruby in command of this match here, Nigel. She took it over after turning things around in that corner. Boy, Ruby knows really the ways to hurt a person.
Boy, does she ever.
She's a veteran.
A true veteran of the women's division. Absolutely. Looks very confident in the ring. And why shouldn't she?
Well, like we said, so confident that she wanted, well, there's a big headbutt, wanted to do this on her own without Saraya.
Yeah, that's confidence. Confidence on Ruby Soho's part, but also Saraya as well. Former AEW Women's Champion, as I mentioned, and of course, former member of the Outcast, Timeless Toni Storm, will be getting her title opportunity soon.
She sure will. Here's cover 1. 2 count. Yeah, Timeless Toni Storm, Hikaru Shida coming up at Full Gear. Here's a cover 1, 2.
I believe that's Hikaru Shida. I saw the interview.
Yes.
The contract signing that you did.
She calls her Hikaru, but I think it's Hikaru. But
are you questioning Timeless Toni Storm?
Yeah, yes, Nigel.
Mr. Schiavone?
It's Shivani.
Not according to Timeless Toni Storm, it isn't.
Okay, coming up the Kingdom. And don't forget, we want to remind you fans watching internationally that Full Gear is on a Saturday night. That is Saturday, a week from tomorrow, Saturday, November 18th. There's a cover by Ruby Soho. 1, 2. And
the Hollywood homecoming of Timeless Toni Storm.
Absolutely. Don't forget our main event still to come tonight. FTR against Commander in El Hijo del Vikingo.
They say style matchups make matches. Ground and pound of the former AEW Tag Team Champions, the high-flying luchadors, looking to impress.
Great to have you with us here tonight as we're coming to you live from the Oakland Arena, a legendary arena here in Northern California. A swing and a miss. Leg trip. And a cover. 1, 2, 7.
See the amount of space that Ruby Soho put between herself and her opponent. That is confidence. Didn't she? She needed body on body.
Right. And Soho back to the attack one more time. And trouble for Red Velvet in the corner.
Let's go. Get her off there. Come on.
Warning from the referee. Man, Ruby. Holy
shivers down your spine.
It certainly did send it down the spine of Red Velvet. Here we go again. Wow, Mike Posey with a warning in the corner here, but the damage has been done. Look at Red Velvet fire back. Whoa. Great wide vertical base for Red Velvet, getting the legs into it.
I talked about the striking of Velvet at the beginning of this match. Soho didn't like that.
Boy, she did not. And again, a warning, but Ruby Soho, one big chop from Red Velvet. And it jump-started Ruby Soho. Hammer throw to the corner. We are live from Oakland, California on TNT. This is Rampage. Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness. 1 week from tomorrow, it is Full Gear on pay-per-view at the fabulous Kia Forum. But right now, we are watching Red Velvet mount a comeback here. Cazadora into. Great move.
Look at you, Mike, tonight. Knowing the names of moves.
And, oh! I learned from Excalibur. And Ruby down. Standing moonsault. 1, 2.
Wow.
Then a 2 count. We understand this just in, just signed by Tony Khan for tomorrow night. Willow Nightingale will take on Julia Hart. The winner will get in contention, be in contention, that is, for a TBS title shot. Of course, the champion is Chris Statlander.
Very interesting, given the history between all 3 superstars involved.
Right now, Red Velvet just hung out on the top rope. Ruby Soho. Oh, man. Velvet is down and maybe out. Ruby's going to try to win it. 1, 2. No, sir. She didn't get it done.
A little bit of a lackadaisical cover.
Yeah, I guess she thought, Nigel, that was it. Still got a big smile on her face. Does Ruby Soho here.
Must have felt a strong connection to the jaw with a kick. This should do it, though. Backdrop driver.
And she goes to the attack again, not trying to cover after that. She's going to do it a second time.
That's got to be it.
Velvet trying to get to the ropes to the corner here, but Ruby is relentless. Ruby Soho. Another chop. Head of steam in the middle.
Whoa.
Velvet showing her quickness. Oh, she ran into a back elbow, did Velvet that time. And Ruby plants Red Velvet to the middle turnbuckle pad. Wow. Hold on a second. Flowers? They're delivering flowers during the middle of the match? What? I have never seen this, and I've seen everything.
Never seen love, apparently.
Apparently she got a secret admirer.
Oh, hold on a second.
1,
Officials
2,
out of position.
3, 4.
Oh, no.
Red had it 1.
Well, that's the power of love.
Apparently so. Flowers? Anyway, down is Velvet.
Oh. Now the strikes of Red Velvet coming into play. From this there. That did him. Could this be an upset?
1, 2, no. It is. It is.
Through this match, Red Velvet.
Wow.
I thought for sure Ruby was coming out of it.
Yes, you did. Well, clearly the distraction from the bouquet of flowers played into the end of this match.
Wow. What a win for Red Velvet. Velvet screaming out, I'm back. I'm back. And Ruby over in the corner just looking at her bouquet of flowers from an apparent secret admirer. Well, there you go. Love and wrestling doesn't always mix, does it?
Sometimes not, evidently, but love is in the air.
Hey, congratulations to Red Velvet. That young lady has worked hard to get back, and she deserved it, man. And Ruby Soho's going to leave with a bouquet of flowers.
Maybe Red Velvet sent the flowers.
Well, you never know. You're incorrigible, my friend. We're going to take you back to what happened on Wednesday. This was really bizarre, and this happened at the end of Dynamite when MJF's in the ring, going back and forth, the lights go out, and then all of a sudden, these gentlemen in black attack the Acclaim. And then the devil shows up.
There was MJF.
And then you see MJF running to the back, and his friends have been attacked.
Oh, no. Anthony, looks like you're running out of friends, champ. Where are you?
Of course, at Full Gear, it will be MJF against Jay White. That is 1 week from tomorrow, Saturday, November the 18th. It will be the man who stole the belt, the Triple B Jay White, against the man who's the real champion, MJF. But prior to our pay-per-view, our pregame show, the 0 Hour, the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship will be on the line. MJF and a partner to be named will take on the Guns, and all signs are pointing for MJF to take Samoa Joe as his partner. He doesn't want to do it because he's promised him a title shot.
It's going to be a very tough night for the AEW champions, certainly, and sometimes it's better the devil you know.
All right, that's coming up on pay-per-view 1 week from tomorrow night as we go back to the ring. Our next bout here live on TNT.
The following contest is a
Dasha!
With a 2-1.
Dasha! Dasha! Zip it! Zip it! Cut the music! Shut up! Ladies and gentlemen, No Neck November is in full effect, baby! Let's go, push me down. And looking around, slow down, fellas, slow down, I get scared. And looking around, it makes sense why the Raiders left. Hey, fellas, you wanna know why? Why? It's because Oakland, you suck. Hey, but enough about Oakland. I want to dedicate this match to my best friend. He's my best friend. He's my best friend. I love you, Adam. Wonder if he sent Adam Cole some flowers.
I didn't know this was No Neck November.
Well, he's been talking about neck health awareness for the longest time, and you're an advocate for neck beard awareness, from what I understand.
Stop it. Oh, Matt Taylor with a big leg Larry at that time, and Mike Bennett.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Not going to be a good night for Los Suavecitos. Very unprofessional conduct. I believe they were, drinking before the match. They were already loaded in the ring.
Los Suavecitos in trouble. Pick up.
Oh, yes.
If this is Neck Awareness Month or No Neck November, what are they trying to do to a kid?
They're making them aware of their necks.
I guess they are.
You see, just watch this. Oh! How does your neck feel now?
That's the neck check. And that's it. They call that the neck check.
The Kingdom.
And Buddy, the Kingdom. And wait a minute.
Oh, how valiant.
Valiant? He ripped off his neck brace.
Through the pain. Oh, good Lord. Is there anything this man can't put himself through? Yes. Give him back his chair. Give him back his neck brace. Give him back his glasses. He's earned it.
How could Roderick Strong hit a backstabber like that with a bad neck? Explain that one to me.
Exactly my question himself. Fighting spirit, adrenaline is all I can say. Good Lord, give this man an award. Where are his flowers?
Wow, fans, as we head to Full Gear on Saturday, November 18th, it is wild here at AEW. That was crazy. But let's go now. Maybe we got some answers with Lexi there. Lexi.
I'm here with Daniel Garcia. You asked for this time, so the floor is yours.
I did ask because, quite frankly, I've had enough of a pity party over the past couple of days. I am really sick of being sad. And so you want to know how I'm going to get back on track? I went through the AEW roster page, very big roster, by the way, and I wanted to find a name that I have a lot of respect for. And I found Andrade El Idolo. So Andrade, this Saturday night, me and you on Collision, let's get it on. Let's see what you got. Let's get it popping.
You know what? I love it, Danny. I love it. You want to know why? Because we ain't crying over spilt milk. You're making chicken salad, man. But I'm telling you right now, it feels to me like a guy like Andrade, if you don't have your head on straight, you might be on thin ice.
How was I even an idiot that I was going to get flowers? Like, everything back on exactly what you're trying to do. First of all, Jessica, your face, oh my gosh, it's so ugly. Get out of here. Go. I can't deal with you right now. Get out of here. What kind of idiot sends flowers at 10:30 at night in the first place?
Maybe that person said 10:30. I don't know.
Oh, okay, well, shut up. Listen, you're on thin ice, you hear me?
Hey, that's what I said.
Hey, stop crowding me. It's nothing to do with you.
Oh, this is our interview time, sweetheart.
Oh, well, excuse me. I don't know. Get out of here. We've got a big problem.
Big problems.
This is more of us.
I've got the kingdom here along with Roderick Strong. Guys, you just picked up a huge win right here.
That wasn't a huge win. This is what we do. This is the trend that we are on. And did you see Roderick Strong, how brave he was? It was a miracle.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Darius and I were watching your guys' match, and we noticed how great you looked. But you didn't look that great the last time the four of us wrestled, because if I recall, the two of us beat the two of you.
I have never met these guys in my entire life. I have no idea what this guy's talking about. I've never seen.
Well, in that case, let us remind you. Because you guys want to act all tough after the bell, but I guarantee you wouldn't pull the same thing with us. We've made you bleed before, and we beat you right in the middle of the ring. And we don't have an issue doing it again.
Oh, really?
Darius!
Good job, dude. Very good job. You talk so tough. Yeah. Hey, fellas.
Yes?
I found my first victim.
Who is it? It's you.
Darius!
You screwed up.
I don't know if he's even cleared.
Victim?
Now, that's a good question. Is he even cleared? But apparently, Darius is going to be the first victim for Roderick Strong. Coming up, though, our big main event. Let's take a look at Commander and Vikingo.
Commander, a scintillating, almost state-of-the-art style. He took Lucha Libre to the next generation.
Never seen anybody like Vikingo in my life, guys.
We have the best collection of luchadors in the world here in AEW. Vikingo on the top rope, but not for long. 630 senton. Launched over the top.
Big risk, big chance, big reward.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Your first main event is a tag team match, several or TV time remaining. Introducing first, accompanied by Alex Abraham. From Reynosa, Tamaulipas, Mexico, weighing in at 73 kilos, Commander! And his tag team partner from Puebla, Mexico, weighing at 161 pounds. He is the Triple A Mega Campeón, el hijo del Vikingo.
The AAA Mega Champion and one half of the AAA World Tag Team Champions together here tonight in our feature event. These two kids are absolutely spectacular. You've seen it, what has gone on, what they have done here since their arrival in AEW.
Off the charts, sensational. Hard to find sufficient adjectives for them. Certainly big risk takers. But tonight, will those risks pay off? Because they're facing the former AEW Tag Team Champions.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 442 pounds, Dex Harwood and Cash Wheeler, FTR.
Well, it's going to be the charge of FTR, Nigel, to ground these two high-flying luchadors. There's no question that. But like you said, there's no question they can do it.
They certainly showed it in an extremely impressive run as AEW Tag Team Champions. Well, let's take you back a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it was 3 weeks ago here on Collision. The lights went out. And there, standing in the ring, House of Black, taking the measure of FTR. And then a week ago, again, from behind, the House of Black attacking FTR. House of Black has made it their mission, I guess, to destroy Dax and Cash.
They have been wilding all over the former AEW Tag Team Champions, whose minds potentially could be elsewhere. But this certainly going to be a great, great matchup on the edge of your seats.
All right, Dax will start here against Commander. And the fans are already in a frenzy here. DraftKings is an official partner of AEW tonight. Anyone can play free for $25,000 in DraftKings. All full gear pool. Download the DraftKings app. Use code Rampage when you sign up and play free tonight.
Well, Commander's got to expect plenty more of those as this match continues.
There you go. Snapmare taking down. And Dax ahead of steam with a shoulder block over the top. And the quickness of Commander. Dax missed a back elbow. Harris takedown. And a drop kick. Into cover. One.
Just the one. Long night ahead for these incredible luchadors, if they are to pick up a victory against the former champions.
You know, we talk so much about how great a striker Dax Harwood is, but he also has a great power reserve. He can go a long time.
Oh, yeah, who can forget that incredible 56-minute match of the year contender with Bullet Club Gold.
That's right, it was right here on Collision, one that fans will never forget. And the fans are chanting Vikingo. And with a spin kick in the midsection, Vikingo. He is so quick, he just jutted out of the way that time of Cash Wheeler coming in straight.
Whoa. Look at that. Wheeler tried to move on the kick, get out of some of the momentum. Vikingo unabated. Just watch this.
The Enziguri putting back to the corner. Vikingo.
Oh!
And a drop kick. The fans.
Watch out, Tony.
Here comes Vikingo towards us. Oh,
gosh.
And he crashed and burned right on the announce table. You've got to keep it here. Don't dare go anywhere. It's picture in picture. Dr. Michael Sampson's checking in on Vikingo. We're going to take one more look at this. This is...
Let's, if we can, yeah, let's see the impact here. Wingington, oh, good Lord, yes.
Yes, sir.
Straight head into the announce table. This could be it here.
1, 2. Oh, Vikingo got out of it.
Well, that is why they call it high risk. When you take a risk like that against the former AEW Tag Team Champions, at some point you're going to get caught. And of course, Wheeler and Harwood, they want to be back in title contention. Right now, of course, the Young Bucks holding a title opportunity.
Elbow drop. 1, 2. Got a 2 count.
Luchadors known for fast-paced action. Let's slow it down here and watch. Oh, yes, you can see actually the impact was to the shoulder at the last second, but the head closely followed it.
It looks like the edge. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Dax does not get the win. It looked like, Nigel, it was right on the edge of the table, the hard edge of our broadcast table here.
Yeah, well, whether it was the edge of the table itself, it was a very hard landing for El Hijo del Vikingo. He's going to have to get over and make that tag shortly, or this match is all gone. Desperately trying to claw his way back onto offense. Harwood's not going to have any of that, though.
Once again, really taking advantage of a mistake here. Dax Harwood is a master at that. And he is just hammering the Kingo here. Big hammer throws into the corner. A lariat with the man pinned up against the turnbuckle pad.
Oh, you gotta love FTR, haven't you, Tony? I mean, you've seen some of the greatest tag teams in pro wrestling history. How do they stack up?
I think they're right up there with the greats. Tully and Arn, Flair and Valentine.
Oh, look at this.
Midnight Express, right up there with them.
Vikingo once more.
Oh, man, open hand slap, and it didn't deter Dax at all. Shoulder, Gamangiri tried to put the hands up.
There it is!
Oh, what a great tag!
Oh, disaster for FTR.
The quickness of Commander, sliding right between the legs of Dax. But here comes Cash, body shots. Ducking through Commander, and oh! In midair! He threw a drop kick! Dax, or Cash it is, has him, and they both spill over. But Commander held on to the ropes. He's still in the ring. How about this team?
Don't celebrate yet, guys. The match isn't over.
The fans are going absolutely bananas here. We are live in Oakland. This is Rampage. As we head towards Full Gear, Saturday, November 18th, the action is fast and furious. And right now, FTR's in trouble. Big crossbody.
Oh,
no, maybe not. 1, 2. How about Dax Harwood almost pulling a win out of that?
Oh, the heel caught Harwood. Wait a second.
The King up on top. Cash disrupts that, gets a foot for his troubles. And now a staggering Dax Harwood with the King up on top. Shotgun drop kick from the top. Got both legs. 1, 2. Oh, so close. What a main event we've got going on here, live on Rampage. Don't forget Collision tomorrow night. 1, 2, go! And just announced for Collision tomorrow night, we have yet another match to tell you. Daniel Garcia, Andrade El Idolo, tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, right here on TNT. And as we said earlier, Willow Nightingale takes on Julia Hart with the winner being the top contender for the TBS Championship, hailed by Chris Statlander. As you hear the chant of "This is awesome" for the fans, Ruch Dralistico against the Workhorsemen tomorrow on Collision. And of course, the main event, Sting, Darby Allin, Adam Copeland against Lance Archer and the Righteous, along with Jake the Snake Roberts. As Sting, Darby Allin, and Adam Copeland head to Full Gear on Saturday the 18th.
Here we are, back to action.
And Dax Harwood with
He's got the power.
Top. Look at this teamwork here.
Will Wheeler take the glory? Oh, look at this.
A cover by the Kingo.
Whoa.
And a Frankensteiner from the top by Commander. This is action.
Great awareness from Vikingo. Switching his momentum mid-move. Watch this.
Perched on either side. The Kingo. Commander. Fans loving it. Oh! 1, 2, and no! So close.
Don't stop now, fellas. You've got the former tag team champions on the world on the back feet. Just look this stereo impact. And you can't get much closer without hitting 3.
6:30 splash from either side. Fans are chanting Lucha, Lucha here. What an incredible main event here on Rampage. Oh! From the Goring Special, sent him down. Oh! Big spin kick. Dax moved out of the way on that. The King up. Trying to shooting star press. Dax.
Look at the strength of
just
Harwood.
manhandled him up. And he's got him into a pile driver. 1, 2, no sir, not yet.
Well, that is impressive after we saw Vikingo crash and clatter into our announce desk earlier in this match. His head again pile driven into the mat. A lot of fight in this kid, Tony.
You're not kidding, Nigel. A hell of a fight from Vikingo, who now is prone on the mat. Dax Harwood's going to take flight. Nope. Vikingo move. Harwood was one step ahead there. Vikingo turns it around. 1, 2. No sir, not yet. Not yet. Vikingo up on top. Harwood trying to just deadlifting Vikingo. 1, 2. Dax got loose.
What a matchup we have here.
And Vikingo couldn't believe it.
We knew it would be good. We didn't know it would be this great.
Govan Gary that time from Commander.
And we've still got more. Look at this.
Commander holds on to the rope, middle rope. Meanwhile, inside. That time,
third time.
Oh!
Nothing charming about that. Hold on.
Power bomb. 1, 2. It's going to win it now. Oh! How in the world did Dax Harwood get out of that?
We are cooking on gas.
How in the world did Dax Harwood get out of that? Oh, damn.
What an exciting matchup. Where's your money, Tony?
My money is still on FTR. Cash Wheeler's still holding on to that tag rope. He's down. He can barely pull himself up, but he's holding on to the tag rope. Is he going to make a tag?
Commander attacks again. He's in the wrong part of town, though.
Got the feet up.
Wow, he's doing well.
Neck breaker across the rope. Dax, as Commander used his quickness, move out of the way, and now Commander with Dax on the mat.
Don't ask him.
Leaping up, not climbing, but leaping up to the top turnbuckle.
Spaceman.
Oh, crashed and burned on that.
Shadow Machine.
1, 2, 3. With a big ring, they win it.
Winners of this match, FTR.
Just absolutely sensational main event. Fans are standing and cheering here, and well, they should, Nigel.
You know what? I'm going to join them, Tony. And I suggest you do the same.
I am going to do the same thing. Gentlemen, it's what AEW is all about right here. This competition that we are seeing here tonight. And it's competition like this that you're going to see tomorrow night here on TNT on Collision, as this Rampage ended up a phenomenal main event. Vikingo was covering up Commander, but it's just tremendous main event, tremendous show of respect between all 4 competitors.
Pro wrestling at its very best.
Absolutely. Action will continue here tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on Collision, where Sting, Darby Allin, Adam Copeland take on Lance Archer and the Righteous, along with Jake the Snake Roberts. Do not forget that on Saturday, November 18th, we will be at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles for Full Gear. For Nigel McGuinness, I'm Tony Schiavone. What a night it's been. We will see you tomorrow. Oh, my.
Last week, Lance, you tried to dislocate my shoulder again. Tonight, you say you're gonna finish things, huh? Well, you ain't gonna finish anything.
What happens when an iconoclast and a freak walk into a wrestling ring? We beat the crap out of you.
I call that showtime, folks!
For the righteous! The grave is the door to our rebirth.
And for the righteous, nobody can hurt us any more than we can hurt ourselves. So what power do you really have over us? Dig what I'm saying, man?
Oh, I dig that, brother. Sting, how dare you, man? You're done tonight.
Everybody dies. Everybody dies. Ricky Stars, I won't forget what you did, my brother, in Preston on Rampage. Quería la atención de Toro. You got it.
We're coming for the World Tag Titles.
Tonight, ustedes no se la van a acabar. Just remember, if you mess with the Boo, you get the horns.
Tonight on Collision, we're going to watch Will Hobbs put someone in the ground.
It's simple. Anybody can get it. I lost the biggest match of my life this past Wednesday, but I'm not gonna sit around and mope and complain like everybody else does when something doesn't go their way. I'm gonna do what I do best, and that is take a negative situation and turn it into a positive outcome when I make Andrade tap out in the middle of the ring. And then I'm gonna dance over his broken and beaten body.
Everybody wanna hear my answer for CJ. Oh, tranquilos. You see my answer right now.
Welcome to Collision here on TNT. Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness, Kevin Kelly this week is on assignment, and we are bringing you the best of all elite wrestling, and it starts right now. Nigel McGuinness.
The opening contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 241 pounds, Andrade El Idolo.
Well, we just heard Andrade say we're going to get his answer right now. You can see he's wearing a slightly different mask than as of late. A red color. Is that indicative somehow of his answer?
Well, we will see.
What do you think? Is it yes or no?
And flexible.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa. Hold the phone.
Well, thus far, anybody who got involved with Miro's hot and flexible wife got a cold, hard guarantee of destruction.
It looks like CJ Perry and Andrade El Idolo have made an agreement. Man, you're right. You're right. Anyone who is, I mean.
Well, yeah, indeed. If there was any doubt, perhaps now we have a definitive answer. Andrade says, my business, if my business. He has now made CJ Perry in charge of his business.
I think, oh boy, there you see Miro in the back watching on.
There's one man who is not happy about that business arrangement.
Well, what a way to begin Collision. Whoa. We are exactly 1 week away from full gear. Daniel Garcia. Let's go to Dasha first of all. Dasha.
And his opponent, accompanied by Danny Magic and Cool Hand Ann from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 187 pounds, Daniel Garcia.
I was going to say, Nigel, Daniel Garcia was very, very happy at where you see the fans react to his dance. Very happy how he came through that match with MJF. It was a classic. it was a great match. Daniel Garcia, if he didn't before then, really proved that he is world championship caliber material.
Yeah, there's no question about that. He's had the champion trouble on more than one occasion. Came within seconds of winning a matchup, making the champion tap out, but ultimately was unable to usurp the AEW champion. And because of that, Tony, we heard him say he is sick of being sad. He have no time to be sad in a matchup against Andrade El Idolo, one of the most hot-tempered, feisty, and untempered superstars in all of Lucha Libre history.
And Daniel Garcia said tonight he will have Andrade El Idolo tap out. Let's see if that actually happens, as a stiff collar and elbow tie by both men. Doing some hand fighting here, trying to get out of it.
See the size differential between these superstars. CJ Perry, very happy and excited as she looks on.
What do you think about this, about Andrade El Idolo going with CJ Perry as his quote-unquote manager or assistant?
Well, there's two ways of looking at it, isn't there, Tony? I think, you look at it superficially, it's a good business decision. She has helped a lot of people's careers, certainly. Her husband, I'm sure, would agree, but her husband would not agree that he wants her to help anybody else's career.
Right.
And he's not a man that you want to vex, certainly. He's certainly aware of it now. We'll see what he does next.
Full arm drag twist here by Andrade El Idolo. But you know what? CJ Perry has a right to go out and try to make a name for herself here in AEW, doesn't she?
Yes, she does. She has that right. And you tell that to Miro next time he asks you.
I'll pass.
I thought you might.
I'll say, go talk to Kevin Kelly or talk to Nigel McGuinness. Side headlock here applied by Andrade, as you see the young Daniel Garcia trying to fight out of it. The Buffalo native. But Andrade gets that wide base and cinches in. Look at Garcia.
Desperately trying to get out of it. And got a headlock of his own, Garcia.
That was a
He's known for some great technical wrestling prowess. Former Ring of Honor Pure Champion.
Yeah,
he broke both of his legs in a car wreck in January 2019. Returned to wrestling 6 months later. Oh, tranquilo. Nice and calm. What's Garcia going to do?
Now Garcia just hanging on now. He's not going to approach, apparently. Oh, I think he's going to try to dance here. Oh, shoulder tackle that time by Andrade El Idolo.
Garcia took the bait, turned around.
Andrade head of steam back and forth. The ring he goes. Sliding drop kick from Andrade. Andrade's got a lot of speed.
Yes, he does. That is why he's so dangerous. His ability to switch gears, to turn it on in a second. That running knees to the corner. As devastating a maneuver as I've seen in professional wrestling. And Garcia now not happy where he is.
Aubrey Edwards checking in on Garcia. Whoa, whoa. Oh, we got a fight on our hands, buddy. Forearm shots.
Fisticuffs, yeah, and look at that, Andrade covering up. You don't see that very often.
Aubrey trying to pull back Garcia. Garcia down, leg sweep. Tumbles over and a drop kick from Garcia.
Nasty kick to the side of the ear, and Garcia certainly has something to prove here. Said he's going to try to turn a negative into a positive.
Oof. Into the midsection.
Wow.
And a lariat that time. Still to come tonight, a huge trios main event. Oh, as the foot found its mark. And of course, Sting will be teaming with Darby Allin and the rated R superstar Adam Copeland against the team of the Righteous and the Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer with
watch out,
Jake the Snake Roberts. Andrade.
Oh, Andrade was thinking perhaps about the moonsault, and Garcia wanted none of it. Smart decision. But is Garcia running away from Andrade or towards CJ Perry?
Well, quickly he finds the ring, does Garcia. And I think that's what Andrade wanted him to do, back him into CJ Perry. Garcia missed, hit his knee. And here comes Andrade El Idolo. Andrade up top. And big crossbody. 1, 2. Nope.
Perfect trajectory from El Idolo there, coming down, securing the pinfall.
Those are just lethal knife-edge chops from Andrade El Idolo.
Oh, look at that. Taking one out of the playbook of Ray Stevens.
And now a sleeper. Rear choke applied, and Andrade nicely done getting out of it. Oh, dragon screw leg whip right through the ropes. And looking around, I think Garcia's going to take flight here. Now just coming up with a knee to right between the shoulder blades.
Creating a bit of space. Awkward landing for Andrade El Idolo. And I've always said, if you want to hurt somebody's leg, Tony, push them from a high place.
And that'll get it done. And now Daniel Garcia has turned his attention away from his opponent and looking at C.J. Perry here.
Oh, he likes what he sees.
Oh, he's going to dance in front of Hot and Flexible.
Oh, I know a man who's not going to like that.
Well, she seemed to like it. Smile on her face that time. I don't know what to make of her sometimes.
I don't know what to make of Daniel Garcia's dance.
Forearm shots here as Garcia mounted back to the ring. Andrade hit very, very hard. And the action continues. Stay with us on Picture in Picture. Now Garcia's been doing a lot of dancing, or at least attempting to here in this match.
He certainly has. He hasn't had Matt Menard and Cool Hand Ange to stop him. They wanted to turn him away from the vice that is sports entertainment.
Garcia now will shoot him all the way through. Oh, Andrade hit hard on his right shoulder as C.J. Perry walks away.
C.J. Perry not so excited about her first signing here in AEW.
Yeah, that's a good point. First signing, she may not be done, right?
Yeah. And certainly Garcia is able to pick up a win. Maybe he can be the next signee.
Daniel Garcia.
Whoa, look at this.
Wow! Shotgun drop kick from one corner to the other. And Andrade El Idolo upset in the chair. His head hit back on the safety rail.
Oh. Walked right into that chop, though, and they're right down here with us. Oh!
Well, on the outside, it's been all Daniel Garcia here, Nigel.
Certainly has. He's such a star. Takes the energy out of a building. And he's paused now. Controlling the left leg of Andrade. Damage from the dragon screw leg whip earlier in the match. What do you make of Garcia's dancing, Tony? You think it's a mistake or not?
I think it's a mistake during the match. Come out, maybe dance on the way down or dance before the bell rings, but once it starts, Nigel, I think you would agree. You got to, unless you
I
really
can see that viewpoint, certainly, Tony, but is there any jealousy on your part?
There's
You used to be quite a dancer in your youth, from what I understand.
Maybe back in grade school or junior high, I'm not sure, but not now. And meanwhile, Garcia did a lot of...
He thought about dancing on the middle rope.
He sure did.
Andrade's not going to give him the time.
But Andrade hung out here on the top turnbuckle. This is AEW Collision. Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness. And we are coming to you from the Oakland Arena exactly 1 week before Full Gear, which is next Saturday, November 18th.
A determined Daniel Garcia has had Andrade El Idolo prone on the top rope. Oh, look at this. C.J. Perry, who has acquired the services of Andrade, eagerly looking on.
And Andrade up on top. Moving out of the way, a forearm shot.
No, good call.
Oh, ankle lock. And this could be a submission if Andrade can not get to the ropes.
It is a submission. There's no question about that. Will he get the tap, though?
No.
The awkward talk to the cruciate ligaments of the right knee. Oh, a stoic look on the face of Perry. She might be tearing up that contract.
Just wrenching on the knee. And the leg.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, and the ankle, of course.
Andrade is trying to fight the pain rather than get to the rope.
Right.
Interesting strategy.
I agree. It's very interesting. And Andrade just pounding.
Is that? Andrade's got to be careful. The official can see that as a tap.
That's a great call. And Andrade just gets a little up kick to the face.
More than a tap to the jaw from Andrade.
It broke the hold. Andrade, though, is going to go. Oh, and he goes to the knee again. Andrade's going to be feeling this the rest of the match, Nigel. Here's a
Certainly
pickup.
is. Oh, and again, landing on the damaged left knee.
Oh, Dragon Star leg whip. Nicely done by Andrade. Going to go for it again, 2 in a row.
It's paid dividends before.
Andrade comes off with a running forearm shot, hitting the near side ropes. And as you can see, C.J. Perry trying to get Andrade up in front.
Adrenaline running through the veins of Andrade. He's not feeling the pain now.
You called it right, Nigel. It had to be adrenaline that got him up. There he goes. Andrade. Oh! Both knees. 1, 2. No! There's something left in Daniel Garcia yet. Take a look at the face of Andrade. And here it is again, Nigel.
Boom! Just watch the impact. Like a Mack truck running in and ever so close. 2 7/8. Still fight in Daniel Garcia. Very capable, dare I say, precocious talent, Garcia.
Absolutely remarkable opening match here tonight on Collision.
Oh, look at that. Ooh.
Our trios main event is still to come. And Andrade, again, I think that was the same leg across that top turnbuckle. That was, and there you see Garcia just taking full advantage of it. Well, fans, don't forget, this coming Wednesday, we're going to be at the Toyota Arena in Ontario, California for Dynamite. Both knees got up. This Friday, Collision and Rampage at the fabulous Kia Forum in Los Angeles. And then, of course, in 1 week, look at this pickup, vertical suplex. It's full gear next Saturday at the fabulous Kia Forum. Tickets at AEWTIX.com. Daniel Garcia and our Thanksgiving tradition continues the day before Thanksgiving at the Wintrust Arena in Chicago, Wednesday, November 22nd, back in Chicago. C.J. Perry's happy about what she's seeing here. Don't forget AEWTIX.com. And Andrade turned it around. No, Garcia, sheer drop brainbuster. 1, 2. Oh, boy, Andrade just scooted out from underneath that. Oh, that was so close.
Look at that. Perry praying to heaven. Well, if he can help you right now. And one has to wonder if Andrade loses the first match under the management of C.J. Perry.
Yeah.
What's he going to say for that relationship?
It will obviously start off on a terrible footing. Back elbow Andrade, but Garcia just cinches in that waist lock. And now, boy, Andrade just broke it up with that knee to the midsection or to the chin. Scoop slam. Andrade still feeling it, as you can see, just hobbling over. And I don't know if going up top is going to be a good move by Andrade or not.
Well, C.J. Perry seems to think so.
Andrade climbing the turnbuckle pads. Andrade El Idolo.
Look at this, a long way out.
For a moonsault, he landed on his feet, but he's still connected. 1, 2. Wow. Garcia escaped.
Well, the resilience of Andrade is something incredible. We saw him hobble to the corner.
Right.
He had to realize that he was going to dig down deep. He was going to forget about the pain. He didn't care. It was more important that he hit the moonsault, and the ability to adjust mid-moonsault when he saw his opponent move. That's brilliance.
As the fans start the awesome chant here at the Oakland Arena, great crowd on hand. It's great to have you with us here on TNT. We'd love to see you come out and see us live. And right now, the forearm shots, Andrade says, bring it. And that's exactly what Garcia is doing. Oh, man.
Now that's flurry of fury from Garcia. Trying to make a statement.
And Andrade absorbed it all and came right back, stood right up. What a hell of a fight we got going on. Andrade, he actually faked a pump kick and connected on the other end.
Here we go. Figure four.
Figure four.
He's halfway there.
Garcia trying to fight off. Figure eight.
Here it is. Yes.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
By submission, Andrade El Idolo.
Hobbled and all, Andrade El Idolo wins this match, Nigel. It was a great win.
CJ Perry is beside herself. Uh-oh. Wow. That takes some balls.
Yeah, look, and we got our cameras in the back with Miro. He's got a smile and is shaking his head. I don't know what that means. All right, we're going to take you back to recently on Dynamite at the end of the program. As we're heading now to Full Gear, Nigel, this was kind of wild.
That's right. Jay White had retained his title opportunity against Mark Briscoe. MJF was furious when all of a sudden, backstage, the Acclaimed attacked by a bunch of goons. We'd seen them before, and that's what we also see. The mask of the devil. It's been associated with that man, MJF.
Who quickly went backstage and then...
Oh, no! Anthony! Looks like you're running out of friends, champ. Where are you?
Joe laughed it off that you're running out of friends, but for MJF, one thing is for sure. He and Jay White will battle in 1 week, next Saturday at Full Gear, live on pay-per-view. More coming up on Collision. Did you say party peacock? Is that what you said?
That's exactly what I said. Let's listen to it.
Okay, Nick Wayne and Dalton Castle in this next bout here on Collision. 1 week removed, that is right. Saturday, November 18th, it's Full Gear. But that's not all we got, Nigel.
Certainly not. Talking of huge events, we're coming back next year, Wembley Stadium, England's prestigious sporting mecca. AEW returns for All in London. Tickets will go on sale December the 1st, but sign up at ticketmaster.co.uk/AEW Wembley 2024 to get your hands on the best seats available before the general public, November 27th. It'll be an incredible night with some amazing moments. And speaking of our moments, it was just last week on Collision that Dalton Castle tried to spoil the Acclaimed National 69 Celebration Day. Of course, the Acclaimed female fans looking very forward to tomorrow, National 77 Day, Tony.
National 77 Day?
Yeah, it's like 90 National 69 Day, except girls get 8 more.
Thank you for clearing all that up for me. Here we go.
That's what I'm here for.
Thank you. I know that. And the boys just hopping and bopping down below. It's always a sight to have the boys here. But Dalton Castle and Nick Wayne going at it. And Nick Wayne quickly after a tie-up seeks refuge to the ropes.
Nothing wrong with that. What are you talking about? That's intelligence.
Intelligence? What?
Well, think of the amateur background that Dalton Castle has.
I get that.
World-renowned amateur wrestler in his youth. Member of Team USA as well. Why would you want to lock up with this man?
There you go. Finally got a lock. You lock up because you want to compete. You want to show who's better. Why am I arguing with you?
Yeah.
Back to the corner.
You know the answer to that question. And you've got to feel for Nick Wayne. I mean, what a difficult childhood. Imagine his childhood, you know, what he had to endure from his mother. We saw in the interview with JR how she was both verbally and physically lashing out at her son.
Nigel, that
purely because he has a better father figure now.
Come on.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The real reason she was upset.
And what was that?
Christian Cage stopped returning her phone calls.
Oh, come on, Nigel.
She's been blowing his phone up like a desperate groupie.
You don't really believe it. Look at Nick Wayne. Pose.
He's putting some size on under the tutelage.
Oh, there you go.
A nice ankle pick from the amateur wrestler, former Ring of Honor world champion Dalton Castle. Certainly.
Yeah, he's showing him up here right now on the mat.
Look at Christian Cage, suave, sophisticated on the outside. True TNT champion. How long has he held that title? Got to be at least 3 or 4 months now.
3 or 4 months too long. If you ask him, he held it even during the run of Luchasaurus. And hard with a hammer throw to the corner. Catching the leg, Dalton Castle, pulling Nick out. Oh! Boy, Dalton Castle showing us something here, man. And the fans loving every bit of it here in Oakland, California, except, of course, Christian Cage. Oh, boy, that knee found its mark from Dalton Castle.
Well, why would Christian Cage enjoy this? He sees Nick Wayne as a surrogate son of sorts. Would you like to see your son get beaten up?
No, I would not. Look at this, just a gut wrench.
Great ability on the part of Castle.
And you see the stoic face of the TNT champion, who will finally get in the ring at full gear across from his longtime partner, the Rated R superstar, Adam Copeland.
That's a week from tonight, indeed. Absolutely. And how about Adam Copeland?
Yeah.
Turncoat. How to turn in an old friend.
He
came in here, said he was only interested in teaming with Christian Cage.
And what's wrong with that?
All of a sudden, he got scalded by Sting, and like a little child, he turned his back on 30 years of friendship.
Have you ever gone back and listened to some of the things you say on this show?
Every week. It's called being a professional, Tony. Wow. You should try it.
Okay, I don't. Anyway, Nick Wayne goes down again. Dalton Castle has come to wrestle here tonight. Nick Wayne is in trouble.
We get an answer to your earlier question. This is the reason why at the beginning of this match, Wayne elected not to tie up. Castle proving his ability here. No one's ever doubted that, but oh, there we go.
Oh, boy. You can tell Nick Wayne has learned a lot from Christian Cage. Flying elbow or flying forearm shot. And that time, Dalton Castle staggers trying to stagger to his feet, and snapmare takeover.
Great control.
Look at this. Just posing with a biceps pose while his man is down.
You'd pose if you had a body like that, Tony.
And Nick Wayne just gouging the face now, pulling at the eyes and the nose.
Oh, Christian Cage in that turtleneck. God, he makes it look fantastic, doesn't he?
He's just demanding a lot, as you can hear from Cage slapping the mat. Another gut wrench, this time from Nick, and
again trying to look for a German suplex, but instead
got a good standing switch that time. Forward roll into a pinning 1-2.
Oh,
he telegraphed that to Nick Wayne. A back elbow staggers the young man, and that lariat knocked him on his can. Dalton Castle getting fired up, looking down at Luchasaurus.
You don't want any part of the big man. The most complete big man in the job today.
Again, Dalton Castle picking up Nick Wayne.
That timing again. Suplexing his opponent.
A warning from the TNT champ, who seemingly probably takes that belt to bed with him. And pick up.
Hold on, watch out.
Nick Wayne, one, no, reversal. Castle staggers back to the corner, missed a lariat. Nick Wayne, tried a back elbow.
Oh.
Released German suplex from Castle.
I think Nick Wayne was looking for Wayne's World. A cutter out of the corner, but instead,
And the boys grabbing Luchasaurus.
Oh, no.
Take a, It seemed good at the moment. So much for the boys, and Castle reaching.
Big mistake from Castle.
Standing switch, Castle rolls it over, 1, 2. Boy, that brought Christian Cage up on the stairs. And now Dalton Castle walks over towards Christian Cage. You better be careful.
Christian Cage, ever the proud father.
Brother. Head first, shoulder first, maybe to the ring post. Oh! Right out of the book of Christian Cage. Nick Wayne wins it.
Winner of this match, Nick Wayne.
Well, how about that, Tony? A divisive, and dare I say, decisive interruption from Christian Cage, who hugs his son with love, with compassion, and with pride.
I'm sure he's a
You're
very
crying,
proud,
Tony.
I'm sure he's a very proud father.
Oh, I love to see that.
But Christian better get it through his skull that he has a date with his former partner.
We're going to take a look at that later in our main event.
Right.
How will they gel as they're going to face the patriarchy of Full Gear?
Coming up at Full Gear next Saturday, a match that will certainly get out of control. Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page 2.
It's a shame. It's a damn shame when you think about it, really. Swerve, the things that you could have done. At Wrestle Dream, it took Nana, it took his crown, but you had me beat. You could have taken my spot. You could have challenged for the World Championship, but what you decided to do instead is the biggest mistake that you have made in your sad, pathetic, and meaningless life. Swerve, when you opened the door and you crossed the threshold into my home, you stepped through the gates of hell. And at Full Gear, I take you down to the fiery abyss for eternity. Because at Full Gear, you've got the Hangman in a Texas death match. And if I had to give you one piece of advice in this next week that you've got, I'd tell you to take some time. I would tell you to take some time and walk around Swerve's house. I'd tell you to look at every photo on the wall. Look at pictures of your mom, your dad, your kids, your nephews, your nieces, cousins, aunts, uncles, and I want you to imagine every single precious moment that you could have had with them. I want you to see every birthday, every prom, every funeral, every wedding, and I want you to know that you will never be there. Not while you can walk, not while you can talk. Swerve, because at Full Gear, I take you to the bottom. I take you to the abyss. I leave you in fire for eternity. And I want you to know that every November, I'll walk with my son hand in hand. We'll pay you a visit. And I'll watch him piss on your grave. Swerve Strickland. What could have been?
Sanada Perros.
JD and Anthony Henry in the ring, and here we go.
And their opponents, accompanied by El Perro Peligroso and Jose El Asistente, the team of Gralístico and El Toro Blanco Rouge, la facción Ingobernable.
That is an intimidating sight right there, fans. Rouge, who made his return a week ago to action, now in tag team action. You may have heard what he said earlier about throwing out the challenge. They want to be the next AEW World Tag Team Champions.